Hello everyone, welcome to the Ravi PK Unscripted Podcast Show, and this is the most excited and most inspiring day for us. So first of all, I would like to one question. Do you know why most of people live and die with the fear of public speaking skills? I am waiting your answer in the comment box. Let me tell you why. Why most of people live and die with the fear of public speaking skills? Because they are unaware of the magic what public speaking skills can bring in their life. Would you like to know how communication skills is strong and how these skills can change your entire life? So today we have a great personality in this show. Let me welcome none other than Mr. Narender Agarwal on this show, who is master facilitator with the GURUKUL DRONA, and he has conducted more than 1,000 programs in the field of soft skills, and he has impacted more than 10,000 lives, and I am also one of them. And he has done lots of research on the mind, body, soul. And he is into the field of soft skills last 14 years. So today we are going to learn who has a 14 years experience in the field of soft skills. So Mr. Narender Agarwal, I am very glad and happy to have you here. So, sir, I would like to, ask many more questions, and people are much more excited. What is public speaking skills? How public speaking skills can change their life? What are the magics can happen in their life? So, could you describe in a wonderful way, and if possible, so could you describe with a story? What is public speaking skills?
All right, thank you so much, Ravi. I think this question is the need of the hour for almost everyone, because we are social animals. Okay, our society, communication is the key. Nobody can live standalone. Everyone has to communicate with each other, whether it is through sign language, okay, or whether it's through speaking, whether it is through that expression that you have on your cheeks, or whether it is through your hands. However it is, communication is the key. And if you can master this art of communicating effectively, you will grow in whatever goals you have in mind. You will reach nearer to your goals. But if you lack in communication, somewhere down the line, you will miss out on the goals. So this is one of the most important keys, even more important than knowing your maths or science or English or Hindi.
Oh.
Why this has not been part of the curriculum in the school from lower KG or the pre-KG throughout India for each and everyone as the main subject, I still fail to understand, because I make it even more important than learning the languages, is to how to use the language. Now, coming to that, how effectively we can speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so the biggest fear that we have is to speak in front of people. If you talk to 10 people, 9 will have this fear.
Right. I have seen also.
Yes. So now it is very important to master this fear, to conquer this fear. If we are able to conquer this fear that we can effortlessly speak in front of people, our communication will become even more effective and even more precise, because now we have this biggest skill of speaking to people. So I'll tell you, you asked for a story. I would like to say my own story.
Okay? Yeah, please.
So I've done my schooling, and then I did my 12th, and then did my college, did my MBA from IIFT Delhi. All these times I was an introvert. I used to speak less. Even with my friends, I used to speak less. Yeah.
Okay.
Because somewhere down the line there was a fear of speaking.
Yeah.
Now, then this entire subject of public speaking hit me, okay, and I really got interested in it.
Wow.
I started practicing it. I started inculcating it in my own personality. I started making it part of me, how to speak. And the kind of growth I have seen in whatever goals I make for myself, the kind of effectiveness I see in communicating and working with teams, the kind of power I feel in myself that I am in control of the situation is all because of the skill of public speaking.
Yeah.
Yes, my knowledge of languages, my knowledge of mathematics and science helps, but it does not help more than the public speaking skills help.
Oh, wow. Means I can say it's a, magic can happen in your entire career.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. And it's very important for each and every human being to be master at the skill.
Oh,
If you cannot be master at the skill, at least you should know how to handle the skill.
oh, wow, that's great. So why it is necessary to be learn everyone, whether student, doctor, like employee and housewife. Give me a specific reason why it is necessary to learn it.
Okay, I'll tell. A very very important question here. Why is it important to me today? I will learn it when I require it. Is that right?
Right.
This is the question that crosses everyone's mind.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely right.
अभी आज तो जरूरत नहीं है इसका, but कल को जरूरत होगा तो सीख लेंगे, कोई वैसी बात नहीं है.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So let's understand these two very important aspects. Okay, number one, the more younger you are, it is more easier for you to learn a skill, right? So you take a 3-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, it will be easier to make him understand any new concept. You take a 50-year-old person, it will become increasingly difficult to make him understand that concept.
Yeah.
You take a 70-year-old, it will almost reach to an impossible state to make him understand a concept.
Yeah, right.
So at whatever age in life you are, this is the right time to start learning public speaking.
Oh, wow,
because any further delay is going to increase the difficulty level for you as a person. That's number one. Number two is that once you learn the skill, you have to just sharpen it. That's all. Keep sharpening it. And this skill is something like you learn swimming or you learn cycling. If you learn it once, you will never forget it. Whenever you require it, it will come back to you.
Yeah, right. And I can feel about myself.
Yes, absolutely. Now we see that you're doing such a great podcast which the whole world is watching. I am absolutely proud of you, Ravi sir.
Thank you. Because of you, sir. Your hand holding.
Thank you so much.
Okay, wow, that's great. So I'd like to add one more question regarding this. So what are the advantage of these skills like a public speaking, soft skills? Means what are the magic things can happen in every individual life if people are master in this skills.
All right. Thank you so much for this. See, every effort that we do in our day-to-day lives is towards a certain goal that we want to achieve. Maybe you're a housewife, maybe you're a businessman, a professional, or a student. There are certain goals in that day, okay? And there are certain goals in that week, and there are certain goals in that year that needs to be accomplished. Is that right? Yeah. Now, these goals can be accomplished when you gather the energy to do it. This energy has to come from two places. Number one, it has to come from within yourself.
Right.
Energy to do something. Right?
Yeah.
Number two, it has to come from outside you, from the entire universe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the air, maybe it's the land, maybe it's the water, maybe it's the sun rays that's giving you the energy, or maybe it's just the people who are giving you that energy, people around you.
Yeah, right.
Now, if you are able to achieve or go closer to your goal, if you just because you're able to communicate your mind to everyone around you, okay, the energy from all those people will come towards you and you will be able to achieve your goal.
Yeah.
So this is why the public speaking or effective communication is extremely important to any walk of life. Starting from even as a 3 months old, the mother will only give the milk to a 3 months old when he
Yeah.
communicates that he is hungry.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Absolutely true.
otherwise mother will not give the milk.
Yeah.
So that is the magic of effective communication. How well
Yeah.
you do it to get what you want to get.
Right. Wow, that's a very inspiring, your answer.
Thank you.
And yeah, and I would like to, ask one more question. So, if people are not good at public speaking skills, so what can be happen in their career? If people want to get promotion, they want to grow in their life, but they are not good communicators. So, what can be, happen? Means, what are the disadvantage if
Okay.
people are not good? Yeah.
Okay. So the first disadvantage is that the other people will surpass you, will overtake you. Okay. Let's be very clear. It's a competitive world.
Yeah.
There is a scramble for the post. There's a scramble for achievements. There's a scramble for that pie, the cake.
Mm,
Okay. People are rushing towards that. It is a race. We have to
right.
understand it. We have to accept it.
Mm,
And the people who are good at it will
mm,
be able to complete the race, will be able to achieve the goals.
yeah.
The people who are not good at it will falter somewhere down the line.
Oh.
They will fall down, they will get up, they will start running again they will fall down, and so on and so forth. So they will not be running to the best of the efficiency.
Uh, uh,
So to run this race in the best of the efficiency, you have to train yourself to be a
uh,
good speaker, to
uh,
effectively say what you want to say.
wow.
If you don't do that,
Uh,
you will be running below par, number one.
yeah.
And now let's understand what are the losses that you will have because you are working below par.
Yeah.
Number one, you will not be happy with yourself. Somewhere there
Oh.
will be a discontent. Somewhere there
Mm.
will be a loss of energy. यार काम हो नहीं रहा ठीक से यार, रिजल्ट
Yeah.
नहीं आ रहा, मेहनत बहुत कर रहा हूँ, रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा. Okay,
Mm.
this is one tagline that almost everyone must have gone through. यार मैं
Yeah.
इतनी मेहनत करता हूँ, इतनी मेहनत करता हूँ, लेकिन रिजल्ट नहीं आता है. कुछ भी
Uh,
हो नहीं रहा है. Nothing is moving. So
mm.
nothing is not moving because the God doesn't want it to move. No, please
Mm.
don't blame the God. Please don't blame the universe for it.
Mm.
Nothing is moving because you don't want it to move. That's
Mm.
very important to understand. If you want it to move, you will have to make the right steps at the right time, at the right place.
Oh. Wow. That's great. And definitely, after listening your answer, people got inspired from you and they will definitely learn.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah, I would like to ask, last one question. What things motivated you to, be a public speaker, motivational speaker?
Yes, Raviji, this was something that there was a connect. Whenever I was in the presence of people,
Uh,
I used to feel happy about it. Yeah.
mm,
So I have a natural affinity to people, and I believe that all people in this world, they're all good people. There's no nothing like bad people. The
mm,
situations may vary, then the
uh,
people may react differently in a different situation.
mm,
But on the whole, there are no bad people. There are no villains.
mm.
So I have this linking with the humans, and that's a natural phenomena that happens to me, and that inspires me to speak to them more.
Mm.
And when I
Oh.
speak to them more, it inspires me to keep on improving my skills of effectively speaking to them. So this is
Mm.
how I keep on polishing my skills, keep on learning new traits as to how I can communicate with people.
Oh, wow, that's great. Awesome, answer. So last, I have very little bit inspiring question. Now people know, yeah, public speaking skills is very important in their life. But I have seen lots of people, they are not taking action. Yeah, now this is important. After 2 days, they have, forgotten, those kinds of, learning. So what kinds of advice to give them who want to learn and who are not taking massive action, instantly?
All right. So friends, I would like to tell you that public speaking is a skill. A skill is something that can be acquired. Okay. So you can learn it. You can imbibe it. Right. That's number one. So there is nothing like he is a born speaker. Okay. No, it's a wrong statement. It's a myth that he is a born speaker by. Okay. It's a myth. It is a skill that everyone learns after coming to this planet. So number one, acquire this skill. You can acquire this skill through classrooms, through mentors, through workshops, through YouTube tutorials, through your practice, just facing the people. There are n number of ways you can acquire this skill. Number two, once you've acquired the skill, it is very important for you to keep on practicing it. Practice the skill with your family, while on the dining table, while in doing everyday course of your family, within your family, with your parents, with your spouse, with your kids, with your brothers, sisters. Start talking. And the second most important is when you are at your workplace, start talking.
Yeah.
That's it. If you start talking, your skills are going to enhance for sure.
Oh wow! Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your experience, knowledge. I think you have a 14 years experience, and definitely people have got much more value out of there. And I'm really very inspired from you, and definitely I will be learn further from you. And so thank you for being guest the Ravi PK podcast. So, and definitely as soon as we will come again on this topic, because we will add value completely, not uncompletely. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ravi ji, and I wish you all the best for your success of the podcast, and I wish you all the success in life. Take care. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.